Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. XRP is still holding above the 2021 breakout point. Would be good if the weekly candle could close above this level. Already last week's candle closed above $1.96, which was this breakout point, and we are currently just holding in the range between the all-time high and the 2021 high, so between 196 and around about 330. And there we have support and resistance, and the price is still in the same structure on the larger time frame. So that means we are likely dealing with this third wave still. After the B wave bottomed in June 22, and we saw a wave 1, we saw a wave 2 into the lows of July 24. This is a third wave, then another wave 4 and another wave 5. That's the current idea, the current thesis regarding this market and this chart. And the idea is also that the fifth wave could get into that region between $5 and $10, maybe higher. Extensions are always possible, but until we have a price top in wave 3 and a low in wave 4, we can't calculate this more precisely, right? And then it's a matter of, as we get closer to those levels, to take a look at the microstructure and to make even more precise forecasts. But for now, we're still too far away from it. But main takeaway is we're still looking for higher prices in the white scenario. No, not in the white one, in the blue one. And there's also the yellow one, in which the fourth wave bottomed actually in July, not in 2020, because these are two scenarios from a bullish point of view. If the wave 4 bottomed in July this year, the microstructure to the upside might look a little bit different, but we would also look for higher prices still, and probably also into that region around $5 plus. So that's with regards to structure and targets. The main support area on the long-term chart here at the moment is between $1.79 and $1.05. Obviously, $1.96 is also structural support. Could be. It hasn't even been tested yet, but it could be. And the focus needs to be on that orange support area should we see signals that a more substantial correction is unfolding. But for now, we seem to be in a correction, yes, but within circle wave 3. So therefore the analysis remains very consistent with previous updates, but as you can see, this circle 3 here is likely still unfolding. Yeah, even though it's already quite extended to the upside, but actually not in an unusual way. The 161.8 extension that was reached recently, yeah, at 266 is not an uncommon extension for a third wave. What is unusual, but also not unusual for crypto rallies, is that it was reached in such a short period of time, which means pullbacks can be quite strong because the market gets overheated very quickly. Instead of a gradual, solid and sustainable increase, it's quite a rapid pump. But we'll see. I mean, the support levels are clear. As long as they are holding, we can watch for overall higher prices. Now let's take a look at the smaller time frame. Within this context of overall higher prices, and the larger time frame is always the stronger and the more meaningful one, we seem to be in a smaller degree correction. That could be a sideways correction or a move to the downside, like a counter trend move. At the moment, I've just sketched it with those trend lines. They are obviously not really trend lines, but just to highlight, we could be dealing with a triangle here. Obviously, they will be adjusted should we get a bit more price data. Wave 4s can be triangles, and the main reason why I added these trend lines is to highlight, okay, it could be a triangle. We've seen triangles before. We saw a triangle here. There was a triangle here. And these were two breakout triangles we were watching. I think those were the two. And no, the third one was actually here. So we had 3 triangles, right? I'm not sure if I considered this actually as triangle, not entirely sure. But this small one, before we actually broke above 196, was actually a rather obvious one. So maybe this one is going to turn into a triangle as well. I'm watching the ABC structure primarily, however, because that's normally the most common scenario in which we are now in a B wave. The market moved from, zoom in a bit, the market moved from our micro support area in this wave 4 correction, that's wave 4 in circle wave 3, moved from support into resistance, and we have no indication the C wave has started, but it should really start somewhere from this region, which is located between 251 and 281. What I need to see is the first 5 wave move down from that B wave top, and then this would be a first indication that C wave has started. If we also then get a sustained break below the A wave low that's located at $2.17, we have further confirmation that the C wave down has started. But overall, XRP is holding really well. We see corrective pullbacks, corrective rallies, and it's going to move sideways here for a little while probably, or start the C wave down. Either way, overall, still higher prices expected. But then at the moment on the smaller time frame, we're in a correction and there's no sign that the next leg to the upside has started. That's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.